not every player gets an ice bath while we're interviewing. What's that say about what the guys on this team think of Alan Espinal?
Yeah, he's highly respected because he cares about everyone. I mean, he celebrates every little thing every person does in the program. And certainly what you're looking for in a teammate when you're looking for connectivity and people that respond to others. He's low maintenance. He's in the batting cages every morning at 6:30, every morning. It's just good to see a kid like that get rewarded.
What went into the decision to start him today?
I think just get him in the lineup. He's a good catcher. He's a good player. And the only way he's going to get better is if he gets out there. And I think you could let the same lineup go and you could play it safe, but at the same time, play safe with him too. He can do some things as well, and he did.
Was there any consideration of pinch hitting for him in the ninth?
No. I think what we're going to do with him, maybe from an execution standpoint, but outside of that, no. Once it got to that situation, then we're just going to let him go.
I guess you had Maldonado fresh after 11 pitches on Friday and not throwing yesterday. Grayson hadn't thrown in forever. You put him in a tight spot, and then the same thing with Jack. He doesn't usually throw in that spot. Was there something in the matchups you saw there, or was Nick not available?
He was available. Had we gone back out of that tie, or we got into the ninth inning with a 1-run lead, he would have come in. But at that point right there, we thought those two guys they could settle him down.
What's it mean for your team to respond this weekend with the sweep during finals week nonetheless?
Yeah, I just think today more than anything was a tough day for offense. Kentucky threw the ball very well. Lee did a nice job. I think just to respond at the end when offense was tough to come by, runs were very expensive. Just to be able to get in that moment right there, get the leadoff guy on, execute after that, get another hit, and then drive the ball. I think that was they were responsive in that moment because it was frustrating for the players, for 8 innings.
How much of a challenge is it to face a pitcher like Giles who has that kind of funky delivery?
We remember him from East Carolina, the Super Regional. But it's a huge rhythm adjustment. I mean, I know if you're sitting there watching it, you're thinking, okay, that ball's right over the plate, but you know what, when you're seeing 92 miles an hour and it's coming in on you, and then Hagenau presents a whole different other challenge, then yeah, it's a tough rhythm adjustment. But he got to see a few pitches before he hit the last one, so that was probably helpful.
Go ahead.
What was it like to see Grayson Moore back after he'd missed so much time?
Good. I mean, great worker, great teammate. To get him out there again, we need him. I mean, he's someone we'll rely upon. We'll use him. So, yeah, I'm happy for him, happy for the team, because that was a big moment for him too.
You've got a man on first, nobody out. You got the bunt down for Polk. He goes 1-1. You take it off. He rips the double into the corner. What went into that decision?
I just thought it was the best thing at that point. We're playing for a win, and playing for a tie. Sometimes you get too careful. But in that situation, it was more about just letting him hammer the ball. I thought he could, if he got a pitch, then he could do something with it. He's an aggressive kid by nature, and I thought he would respond to it.
You usually take him out after 7 for defense. You left him in this time. What went into that?
Needed offense. Yeah. And I just felt he was the best option too. And he did a nice job. He made a nice diving catch there at the end. This was a tricky win too, because for outfielders, talked about it before the game, I think your first inclination is to go back on the baseball, which some of those fly balls today almost went out, but he made a nice adjustment coming to get the ball.
You had some concrete dust and stuff flying over the ballpark at times. Did it make it a little tougher to see it off the bat today?
There were times where that happened. I thought it was heavy smoke, but then I realized that we've got construction, so yeah, it was a little bit different. I mean, we kind of, the first inning and third inning presented things you don't see when you see before the first pitch is even thrown the umpire's hat, gets blown out to center field, and then the first guy gets hit by a pitch with a first pitch, and then you have a sleet storm in the third inning with a sun out. It's just a lot of different wacky conditions today.
With the pitcher injuries, Colton Region, Andrew Dukanich, and then Bryce Cunningham, what are their statuses?
Dukanich is still day to day. Region's still getting evaluated, and Bryce, I'd say he's day to day too. I mean, he's been tossing, so hopefully he's moving in the right direction.
Last week you had a rough week. You had exams in the middle of that, and then you have a team that puts a lot of pressure on you. How did you handle that with the team between series, and what was the message you gave them?
Yeah, it was a good response to last week. Last week was tough. I mean, we played a very good Indiana State team, and they're 11 RPI right now. And in Tennessee, I think just great for the kids. Great for the kids. I thought we were a little bit tentative on Friday night, but I thought we broke out a little bit more yesterday. And today, they just responded when they had to. But we pitched and played defense, and really we gave ourselves a chance that way, and that's all you can ask. And we kept them from punting because that is a big deal.
Yeah.
And we got out of that one inning where I thought safety squeeze was coming, but we were just fortunate.
It looked like before the game, Carter Holton had a sleeve on. Is he healthy?
Yeah, he's healthy. I think that's probably just him taking care of his own. Yep.
Anything else, Coach? Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.